Oh boy, Disney never misses a chance to remind us just how virtuous they are. Unless, of course, there's a stack of $dollars on the other side of the planet. Just the other day, the mouse blasted out a rainbow soaked Pride Night push notification to its US fans. 2 hours, just 2 hours after bragging they're building a whole new Disneyland in Abu Dhabi, a place where waving that same rainbow can land you in jail. You literally can't make this stuff up. What's up, my fellow pop culture contrarians? I'm the Critical Nerd, the guy who keeps the receipts so you don't have to. Smash that like button harder than Bob Iger smashing the company's moral compass. Subscribe if you're not allergic to truth bombs. And let's talk about Disney's brand new plan to park itself in a country that criminalizes the very lifestyles the mouse claims to champion back home. So the announcement. Okay. May 7th, Disney and Abu Dhabi's development giant Marral inked a deal to plop the company's 7th global theme park resort into Yas Island, already home to Ferrari World, Warner Brothers World, and more roller coasters than Disney's stock price. Disney's PR flax promised that the park will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. I mean, whatever that means. Maybe Cinderella in a burqa? There's no opening date yet, but the concept art shows a crystal castle and enough waterfalls to drown the company's debt in pixie dust. So, why the Middle East and why now? Well, the Middle East is the new theme park boomtown. I mean, Saudi Arabia is cooking up a Dragon Ball Z land. Six Flags is going full Fast and Furious, and the aforementioned Yas Island already pulls in tourists from India to Europe. Location-wise, the UAE sits far enough from existing Disney parks to avoid cannibalizing attendance, and let's be honest, oil money doesn't melt down the balance sheet like Gen Z Star Wars merch. So there's a slight problem here, just a tiny hiccup, and that is, in the United Arab Emirates, consensual same-sex conduct earns up to 6 months in prison. And cross-dressing? Yeah, that nets another year plus fines. That's straight from the State Department report quoted by Breitbart's John Nolte. Yet Bob Iger calls the move thrilling. Maybe he thinks the thrill is dodging morality the way he dodged Florida taxes. Now, here's the chef's kiss irony of all this. Minutes after trumpeting the Abu Dhabi deal, Disney's app chirped about Disneyland After Dark Pride Night, inviting guests to join us for a joyous after-hours party. Pride in Anaheim, Prison in Abu Dhabi. Brought to you by the same company, same morning, same mouse. That park place called it a complete identity crisis laid bare. And honestly, that's really the nicest way of putting it. So remember when Disney threatened to bail on Georgia over an anti-LGBT bill? Or when they surgically snipped 2 seconds of girl-on-girl kissing from Rise of Skywalker so the film could play in markets that hate such scenes? The mouse will chop a half second of hand-holding if Cutter frowns, yet it scolds Florida parents for wanting age-appropriate classrooms. Now it's betting billions on a nation where a Pride Parade would be shut down faster than the Galactic Star Cruiser went bankrupt. No wonder the mouse is the world champion of moral gymnastics, gold medal in every contradictory event. So, what does authentically Disney even look like? I mean, let me paint this picture for you. Pirates of the Arabian Peninsula, rated PG for public floggings. The carousel of cultural compliance. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, depending on your gender. And don't miss the nightly Silence on Main Street parade, because expressive dancing might be problematic. Disney's latest earnings were rougher than Kathleen Kennedy's focus groups. Streaming still bleeds cash, movie tentpoles keep underperforming, and the parks division is the only growth engine left. So when Marral waves billions in Burbank's direction, ideology flies out the window faster than Iger's tweet deleting spree. Even that Park Place commenters nailed it. Money is greater than virtue signaling. So, what's been the fan reaction? Well, social media, they went nuclear. Some diehards defended the move, saying it's a cultural exchange, while others asked why Disney preaches inclusion at home and cashes checks abroad. My favorite tweet was simply read, "So much for the Magic Kingdom, more like the Hypocrisy Kingdom." I mean, you can't buy that kind of PR, or maybe you can if you're Moral. So this begs the question: would you pay top dollar to visit Disney Abu Dhabi, where Mickey wears gloves and you better keep yours on too? Or is this the final straw in Disney's never-ending cultural circus? Sound off in the comments, roast me in the chat, and if you appreciate the channel exposing this clown show, drop a like, share with a friend who still thinks Disney's the happiest place on earth. And another way you can support me is just subscribe. It's free. So remember, if corporations can't stick to their own sermons, they don't deserve your money or your kids' attention. I'm the Critical Nerd, and I'll see you in the next video, assuming I'm not on Disney's no-fly list.